Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. I'm Jeannie, and I just wanted to take a moment and say Happy New Year to everyone. And Michelle wanted to as well. Say hello, Michelle. She's running from the camera. She's worse than I ever was. Okay. Michelle, say Happy New Year. Oh, wow. Okay, she's being a brat. Anyway, to get us started with a new year and a new show, and excited to get things going here. All right, I wanted to say Friday night, this past Friday night for our open circle, we had a wonderful group of people. It was crowded in here, and for that I apologize to everyone. Just so you know, we've been moving things around and we won't be overcrowded again. We fixed a problem so that, you know, everyone can show up and sit comfortably, and we can still have a really good night and a good time. So please, if you've never been there before, if you've never been here for a circle before, please show up. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything, and you get to find out what spirit communication is firsthand yourself. You know, for a lot of people, they'll look at this stuff and they'll say, well, I don't know if I believe in any of that stuff. Well, okay, you don't have to believe in it, but if you experience it firsthand yourself, you don't question it anymore. And I guess that's the point that we try to make, is it's not just for a chosen few, it's for everybody. So please come on in and enjoy it. You know, if you've been to one before, we do ask for a $10 donation per person. That's going into a fund to help us get a building so that we won't have crowding problems. So please come on in. Also, for everyone that shares these videos, for every time you share, your name will go into a drawing for a free reading on the last Tuesday of the month. By all means, please share, because we do check afterwards. And again, for every time that you share it, you know, the computer shows us and we can put your name in for that drawing. Let's see, what else? Okay, this coming Saturday, I know there's a lot of you that would like to have a private reading, but for whatever reason, cost or finances, whatever, it's a little kind of rough. Well, this Saturday, I will be at Adventure Books and More, 30 South Main Street in Gloversville. It's a wonderful little shop that some friends of ours own and run. Please, you know, come see me there. I'll be there from 12 to 5 and doing readings at a discounted rate just for the day, and it's there to help, you know, my friends with their store as well. So if you'd like a reading, and you know, it's again, it's a discounted rate, come on in there on Saturday, 12 to 5. And last, before I get started here, I need to ask everyone, please. We also do a show on YouTube on Wednesday nights. Please take a moment, if you haven't done so already, and just go to YouTube and subscribe to the channel, Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. We need the numbers, folks, in order to get to a point where we are viable, and, you know, YouTube recognizes that, they will start paying me to go on, and I can really use the income. So please, you know, just take a moment, you know, throughout the day and see what we can do, okay? Subscribe to it. That's all I'm asking. Even if you never watch the show, please subscribe to it. It's important to us, and, you know, the directions that we're going. Okay, I'll go over these again in a little while, but for now, let's get started. Cassie Freezy. Hi, Cassie, how are you? Cassie, there's a woman here, a younger woman. I feel like a mother vibration with her. I don't know that it was your mother. However, she feels like that mom type of feeling with me. She's here with a lot of love, and she's excited that you're here. She's saying, I haven't, it's been so long. She's been in spirit quite a while. It's been so long, but she misses you. You may have been quite young when she passed on. If you know who I'm talking about, please let me know, all right? But anyway, Cassie, she's here. She's wishing, you know, holiday greetings. And she's also saying, please be careful. she's showing me, I'm not a medical person here, folks. Let's start with that. But Cassie, this woman is showing me where you've hurt yourself or injured yourself lately. And she's saying, just be careful, be more careful. Okay? And I'll leave that with you. God bless. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. Again, folks, if you're new to the show, I don't choose who I read for. This comes through, Spirit comes to me and tells me who I'm supposed to call on. All right. So just kind of bear with me. And if I don't get to you tonight, you can always try me on YouTube tomorrow night. Same time, same name. Okay. Patricia Lawrence. Is it Murphy? Patricia, as I touch with your vibration, I feel sadness. And there's a man that's here, and he's just looking, and there's just a lot of sadness in his eyes. The sadness is just, I just feel he's missing you a lot. I don't know if this is a father or a grandfather. When you were with him, when you were younger, wow. Patricia, this man was your world when you were younger. Because he's saying, you're still my world now. And he just wants you to know that. A lot of love from him. And there's also a smile. It's almost like there's an anticipation. Something's coming very soon. It's not like a present, but something's happening in your life that he wants you to know that he's going to be around to watch. I want to say have fun with it, okay? God bless. I hope that makes sense to you. All right, just as an aside here, Patricia, he's saying before, okay, before he goes, he's saying, remember me to the young ones. He wants to be remembered to them. He's saying that, you know, the younger ones, they forget so soon. Just tell them, give them my love. Tell them I said hello. I hope that makes sense. God bless. Thank you. All right. Sadie Bentley. I believe that's how the name is pronounced, to Sadie. I hope so. If not, folks, I don't mean to murder names here. I really don't, and I do apologize that up front before we get going. Sadie, there's a very tall man standing here. He's just, at the moment, he's very quiet, just standing here. He's okay. He's saying, I'm aware of what's going on. I know what's going on. You're not alone. He's saying he's doing what he can from his side to fix things, to fix emotions around people. But Sadie, he wants you to know that he hasn't forgotten. He says he never can forget. I hope that makes sense to you. A lot of love coming from him. And there's a strength with this man. When he was here, it was like he was, I want to almost say he was like the pillar of the family. You know, when issues were had or there were problems going on, it's like this is the man that people would go to. Just know that this man is here with a lot of love. I wish I could get names, folks. It's very rare that I get names. The most I can do is give you a description of them at this point, okay? But Sadie, just know that he's here with love. And for whatever reason, he's aware of what's going on, and he's saying he's there to give you strength. He says, lean on me when you need to. He says, he says, I'm still here for you every bit of the way. All right? And I'll leave that. God bless. All right. Ooh. Ashley. Ashley Marie or Maria? Ashley? Little boy here. He's excited and he wants to know if he can come to the party. He thinks it's a party here that we're having. Could be the energy because it's a very high energy. But he's very excited and he's here for you. I don't know if this is a son. You know, sometimes through miscarriage or whatever, our children continue to grow in spirit. You know, I am a firm believer that any child that is had, that is conceived for a purpose. You know, even if we don't understand what it is, and when they pass into spirit for whatever reason, they continue to grow. And this little boy is continuing on. Okay? Just know that he's here. And a lot of love. Thank you. All right. All right. Oh, I just lost the name. Is it LaShawn or LaShonda? Where did I lose it? Okay. I know the first name is LaShonda because that's what I'm hearing here. LaShonda, if you can hear me, please, you know, let us know. But because just as your name started to scroll past, you know, there was a man's hand here and he's saying her, her. Actually, there's several here. Several individuals, but this man is coming through. It's like he's a spokesperson. I want to say spokesperson of the family and friends. He's also telling you you've been having headaches or something, because he's saying get taken care of, baby girl. Don't let stuff like this go. And he referred to you as baby girl, so I don't know if this is a father or grandfather, but very definite in the way he's referring to you, LaShonda. Also, a tremendous amount of love from him. He's saying something needs to be taken care of. And I don't feel it's anything, it's nothing life-threatening or anything, but I do feel a lot of discomfort. And I want to say you don't have to deal with that discomfort. And he's working from his side to help you with this. Please listen to him. Get the headaches checked out because there's help there that you don't have to live with the negativity, with the pain. And he's also saying get things going. Stop sitting, get up and get things going. Please, I don't mean to be rude on any level here, LaShonda, but he's adamant about that things, you need to get things moving. You've sat back and waited long enough. Now it's time to get up and get things moving. Okay? And I'll leave that with you. God bless. Thank you. Again, you know, if anyone wants a private reading, if for any reason, you know, finances are difficult, I am doing readings at a special rate, a reduced rate for the holidays. On Saturday, I will be at Adventure Books and More in Gloversville between 12 and 5. If you want to call ahead and give, you know, make appointments with the owner, I'm sure that would be fine with her. But please come on down. I'd love to see you. Love to meet you. You know, I love seeing faces. You know, I work all the time with this, and unfortunately, the only face I see on here is my own. I would love to see some of the faces attached to the names here. So come on over on Saturday, and I'll be more than happy to read for you. And I'll be there from 12 to 5. Okay?
30 South Main Street.
It's at 30 South Main Street in Gloversville. I always forget to put that. All right. Is it Carly Derrico? I believe that's how it's pronounced. Carly, there's a big man standing here, and he's laughing for all he's worth. I'm not sure if this is your dad yet. I just know that he's here, and all he's saying is some things aren't supposed to be answered because you don't want to know the answers. Now, I don't know where that's coming from as far as what it's about, but he's adamant about that, and he just wants you to know that he is okay. He's doing well. I believe he's new to this because he's hesitant to come through, which tells me this would be his first time communicating with the physical world. It keeps fading in and out too. But Carly, he just wants you all to know that he's happy, he's well. And he's saying, you know, it's so much better here. Whatever happened in the physical world was difficult for him. There was a lot of tears and a lot of negativity around him, and all he's saying is it's like he's breathing this great big sigh of relief, Carly, and he's saying it's so much easier here, so much better. But he wants you to know that he's well, he's happy. He's where he wants to be. And he's saying, you know, I got my work here. I believe that work is, you know, creating a place for family and whomever when they come over. But just know that there's love coming from him, and he's at peace. He's comfortable. For some reason, that's important that he says that. Okay? God bless and thank you. Okay, folks, I don't know who this is. Michelle, if you can find him in that feed, it'd be helpful. All I keep is this woman is tell Pammy I'm here.
Pam Roback is on.
Just tell Pammy I'm here. It's not Pamela, it's not Pam, it's Pammy. But
Pam Roback is on.
Okay. All right, this is for Pamela Roback, I believe. Michelle's telling me that that's the Pam that's on. But all I'm hearing is tell Pammy I'm here. And she's all excited, all, you know, a lot of energy around her. I don't know if it was like, you know, when she was living in the physical world, she had a lot of nervous type of energy. She couldn't sit still or stand still for very long. She was always moving. And I find myself talking very fast with this vibration, which tells me that she was like this in life. Anyway, Pam, this woman's here with love. She's here with happiness, and she's saying...
Pam Lamone Martin is also on.
Okay.
She said
Pam,
it's me.
No, I'm thinking this is with Pamela Roback. Anyway, she's here with love. Okay? And she's excited. Something's about to happen. Something good is about to happen in your life, in your home environment. And she just wants you to know that she's excited and she's going to be there to share it with you. Okay? God bless. Thank you. Okay. All right. You know, we've got a lot going on, a lot of things coming up. We've got classes that we plan on starting around the end of January. There'll be one afternoon class and one evening class. If anyone is interested, please stay in touch. Hopefully I'll have the flyers done this week and share those with everyone. Carrie Watson, how are you? Carrie, there's a young man that comes in, or at least he appears to me to be young. You know, just as an aside, this is for everyone. When spirits appear to us, a lot of times they have suffered greatly before they have passed, whether it is through an accident or through, you know, the body being ravaged by illness, cancer, whatever. And we are oftentimes left with this horrible image in our mind. I'm here to tell you folks that when spirit crosses over, when a person crosses over, when they appear to me to give a message, They appear in the form that they felt the best at. Sometimes it's a younger version, sometimes, it's just even children. They come in and they look, they're whole, they're healthy, and they appear to us in a way that helps all of us. Okay? Anyway, Carrie, this man looks to be younger, but he's saying it's, and the reason why I just went through that whole spiel is because he's saying, but this is when I felt my best. And it's like, that's what he wants people to know. He worked with his hands a lot because he's showing me his hands. He's doing one of these numbers with his hands and laughing. Okay, hopefully you could relate to this because he's saying my skin was so rough. My hands were so rough when I was there. But look at them now. Look how smooth they are. Look how soft. And he thinks it's funny, but that's an unusual message. But just know that he's here for you. And he's saying you've got to get things going. You've got to get things moving. You've held on too long or held back too long. And he wants you to know that you need to get things going or get things moving in your life. Stop sitting back. Stop grieving. I know that sounds harsh coming from me, but it's what he wants. You're left here in the physical world. You need to bring it through, okay? God bless. Hi, Jody. Hi, Chels. Jody, Grandma's here, and she's laughing. Did you get some type of a prank gift at Christmas time? Because she thinks it's real funny. And she said, I wish I had had a hand in that. But Grandma loved to laugh. She loved to be happy. But just know that she's here with a lot of love and a lot of memories. Okay? I'll leave that with you, baby. Love you. Okay. Okay. I have someone else standing here. Hold on. Let's see what we're looking at here. All right, the feed is frozen up on my computer again, so we're trying to get things going here. Bear with us, folks, please. All right. Again, we've got a lot coming on. Coming through the next month, the next year. Actually, we have a lot of plans. We just want you to know that we haven't forgotten, that we are getting things going. So please just bear with us, okay? And right now, I'm going through the feed and finding out where I'm supposed to go next. So just bear with me for a moment, please. Beth McGee, how you doing, sweetie? I think this is David here. The reason why I'm saying that is because he's looking like something out of a rock band from hell. Excuse my English. And he's laughing. He's happy. He's happy with something that you're doing. You've just changed, and it has nothing to do with the boys. It's all on you. And just know that he loves you. And he's saying it wasn't all bad. He said we had some good times too. He says, and those are the times he wants you to remember. That's why he's showing me this ridiculous. To me, it looks like a ridiculous, rocker's outfit from the 70s and 80s. But to him, it's funny. It's like he's at a costume party. Just know that he's here, Beth, with love. And he appreciates what you did and what you're doing now. Okay? God bless. Love you. All right. Wow. Victoria. Victoria Gonzalez Summers. How are you tonight? There is an older couple here. The way they're identifying to me, Victoria, is walking was very difficult for him. Whether he always had to have someone helping him. He wants to be remembered. He's coming through with some type of a cake of celebration. All right. I'm not sure what the celebration is. He says, you know what it is. But I feel a lot of love coming from him, and I feel not really sadness. Almost loneliness. He's saying there's not a lot others around, meaning in spirit. He's saying it's their job to pave the way for everyone else. But he wants you to know that they're doing their job. Things are going well. And like I said, it's like this cake, this celebration cake. He wants to be remembered at that time. Okay, just think about it. A lot of times, right at the moment, you don't know who I'm talking about. But believe me, within an hour or so, you will. You'll know exactly who I'm talking about. God bless. Okay, Jody Cork Harper. Well, hopefully it's good questions. Put up a lot of people have been asking about me, and hopefully it's good. I'm only doing what Spirit tells me to do. That's what I do. I love my work. Just so, to let everyone know, I do have a thing up there for donations. It's paypal.me/Reverend J. Carey. There have been a lot of donations coming in to help towards the center, but we've got a long ways to go. Just so that you know that any donations that you make to help the center grow, it has no bearing on these readings here that I do on this show or on the YouTube show on Wednesday night. That's strictly, it's appreciated, but these readings come directly from Spirit. There's no psychic involved. It is strictly mediumship. So if I don't get to you right away, please don't get disheartened and don't get angry. I'll get there. If it's not tonight, it may be tomorrow night. It may be, a month from now. I don't know. I do as many as I can within the given hour that I can do these readings. Okay. All right. Who's Jacqueline Ward? How are you tonight? Just as I was scrolling by, it's like, I know you put on you loved watching, and I appreciate that, but as I was starting to scroll by, I've got someone, tapping my shoulder saying, her. When I look back, it's a younger man. All I'm hearing from him is, oh, God, I love that woman. I don't know who he is. I obviously, there's tremendous amount of love. But I want to say even more than love, there's respect coming from him. He's saying things weren't always easy for you, Jacqueline. He's aware of that. And it's like he's apologizing for any difficulty that he caused in your life when he was here. He said it wasn't done on purpose. I would never purposely hurt you. Wow, that's very emotional with this man right now. Please know that he's here. He's talking something about the lake or the ocean. There's a body of water he's showing me. And he's saying, tell her to remember these times. These were the good times. Just tremendous love. Very emotional, very strong emotions coming from him. God bless. I hope that helps, hon. All right. Okay. Cheryl Beal? Bailey or Beal, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Please don't murder the messenger here. Um, Cheryl, there's a woman, there's 4 people here. There's a woman, 2 men, and a little girl. Cheryl, they're all here for you. They want to celebrate. Something has happened recently that, and I'm not talking about the holidays, but something has recently happened or is coming very soon that they want to celebrate with you, Cheryl. They want you to know that they're here and that they're going to join in with the party. It's very important that you know that they're here. I almost want to say like a mom and dad. I don't know if this is the younger one is a sister to you or a daughter of yours, but they're well, they're happy, and they're talking about dancing. I don't know if you danced or they danced. I'm not sure which it is, but they're saying keep dancing and we'll dance with you. They're saying you know what I'm talking about. I hope because I don't. Um, but just a lot of love, and I for some reason I feel being very comforted by them. It's like a part of me wants to say, oh God, I miss that so much. But they're still here, and that comfort level will always be here from them. And I'll leave that. God bless. All right. Carrie. Carrie Barbara Galetta. I feel like something has changed drastically around you. I know you just finished college, and congratulations on that, by the way. That was a feat in itself. Um, but something else is changing very quickly, very rapidly, and I want to say, um, watch what you're doing. Don't overstep. Don't overdo. This is really, really important. Um, I feel a lot of excitement around you, Carrie. A lot of good things are happening, and it's happening very, very quickly. But Spirit is here, and they're saying it's like they're putting reins on you to slow you down a little bit because they're saying, you're going too fast. Take it a little bit slower. I keep seeing the month of February, and they're telling me by February you'll have the job that you've always wanted. But you got to go through some rough times first. Nobody wants to hear that, Carrie, and I apologize. Um, but they're telling me by February things are going to come through, and just know that it's okay. All right? Hang in there. You're doing really well. I keep hearing the name Tammy around you. I don't know what that's about, but I'll leave that. God bless. And again, congratulations, Carrie. All right. Okay, I've had a lot of people asking questions about, how I do this and all that. Folks, there's nothing that I'm doing here that you can't do. The difference is just learning how to be able to communicate, to raise my vibration in order to communicate with spirit. And this is what I teach is mediumship, psychic development, and mediumship, and they do go hand in hand. And again, I plan on starting classes, probably be the last week in January right now. I plan on having a Tuesday afternoon class, or Tuesday, like at noontime on Tuesday, and then a Thursday evening. So just remember it, keep it in mind, and as soon as I have things in place and we're ready to go, I will make an announcement. Hopefully that'll be in the next week. So just hang in there. If you're interested in learning psychic development and mediumship, whether it's to work professionally or I work with a lot of people, everyone, that whether it's from doctors, lawyers, for politicians, I've worked for them all, and a lot of them, and they have come to me for classes, and they don't. It's not something that they use on a professional level and would never use on a professional level, but it helps them with their daily work, helps them to understand people a little bit more. So, it's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful gift to have, but even some gifts have to be worked for, and this is one of them. So if you're interested in it, please let us know, and we'll get you the information as soon as we've got it together. All right. All right. Tasha. Uden, I believe. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it rightly or correctly. Tasha, there's a man that comes in, big man, and I'm hearing another language. It's not English that I know. Folks, I don't know any other language other than English. But what I'm being told by him and just understanding what's going on, Tasha, he's very concerned. Something with paperwork. You need to get things taken care of. This paperwork, they're legal papers having, I don't know, with real estate of some kind. If you know what I'm talking about, please don't waste time. Get things checked out. Go forward with it. Keep doing whatever you have to do, and you'll be okay. If you let it just go by the wayside, I just feel a big financial monster coming in. I have no other way to tell you that, and I don't mean to be that crude, but this man is concerned that you need to take care of things, put things in order. It's going to be okay. It might be a little daunting to begin with. He's talking about you have the knowledge, you have the ability to do it, and he's got the energy to help push you through a little bit. There's also just a lot of love coming from him, and he's proud of the person that you've become. He says it's important that you know that he's very proud of you. Okay? I'll leave that with you. I apologize for the phone, folks. I forgot to shut it off. And it's off now. Okay. Wow. All right. um, wow. Okay. Audrey. Audrey Klein. Um, I know you've sat in circle with us many times, but there is a woman that is coming through that I've never met before. And I want to go back where you were a very little girl when she passed on. It's not someone that you knew well. She's more here. I believe she's more here for Adam. Okay, that's why you didn't know her well, because you didn't know her, but she's here for Adam. And she's saying he needs to take care of things. Something's happening that he hasn't been doing what he's supposed to be doing. And I don't want to say she's displeased with him, but she's saying you need to get him moving. You need to get him doing what he's supposed to be doing. Sometimes they need a little bit of a push. And what she's saying is he needs a big one. But she does love him. And he would know who we're talking about, because she's saying, you were my favorite. But okay, Audrey, this woman came in on your vibration, even though it's for Adam. But just know she's adamant about this. Okay, he needs to get moving. He needs to get things done. All right, God bless, honey. And I know you didn't want to hear any of that. You know, sometimes folks, you know, the messages that come through are not necessarily ones that we want to hear, but Spirit feels that they're necessary. All right. Where's Lizzie? Lizzie McSpirit? Lizzie, all I'm hearing literally is, where's the time gone? Where did it go? How did it go so fast? Lizzie, there's a woman here, and it's almost like she's pining because she misses everyone. She's been in spirit a long time. And she's saying there's a lot of others around her, but you're the one she misses. You were very young when she passed on. Perhaps a mother or an older family member can tell you about her. I'm hearing a heavily accented voice with her. And this woman loved to sew. That was her thing. I don't know if she was a seamstress in life, but Lizzie, she loved putting things together and making things. And she's saying that's how you would remember her. That's how everybody would remember her. The pining that I'm feeling is just that she's missing you. Say hello to her. Um, if you know her name now, say hello to her. If not, as soon as you find it, talk to her the same as you do anyone else in this physical world, and she'll hear you. She's always, you don't sew though. There's something that you don't do, because she's smiling about that. And she's saying, well, that's not for everyone. It's okay. I'm hearing you say, I wish I could sew like this person. But she's saying, it's okay, dear. It's okay. It's not for everybody. I hope that makes sense to you. All right. God bless, Lizzie. All right. Again, folks, Friday night. I know we're getting late here. We've only got about 15 minutes left. On Friday night, please join us. We have Open Circle, and Open Circle is not like private readings, okay? It is a group of people sitting together for the purpose of spirit communication. We sit in a circle. We always have an opening prayer, and either myself or any of the other mediums, which will all be introduced before the circle starts, so that everybody can at least put a name to a face, um, will be giving messages. Everyone in attendance is guaranteed at least a message. Most get many more than one. If you've never sat in a circle before, please join us. It's a wonderful, positive exchange of energies between ourselves and spirit. This past weekend, this past Friday night, we had over 20 people, and it was a very strong, very good circle. You know, a lot of people think, oh, well, we've had circles from as few as 4 or 5 people to as many as 40. 40, though, would be a problem because we don't have room here. But the way it's going right now, it is building. If they get much bigger than what they are this past week, we have access to a room downtown St. Johnsville here from a friend of ours. Anyway, please join us. I know I'm rambling right now. I'm waiting for Spirit to come in. Please join us on a Friday night. I promise you won't regret it. Okay? All right. Hold on here. Who's Starlet? Hi. I know I'm going to be seeing you in a couple weeks, but this woman is standing here. Uh, Her clothing is very flamboyant, because she's pointing to you. She's saying, that's my girl. That's my girl. A lot of love coming from her. The message is very simply, Starlet, don't let them upset you this way. It's not worth it. It's not worth your energy. It's not worth your time. You follow the path you're on. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and it's going to work out well. She's also, it's like she's trying to rub your back, massage, do something here. Starlet, she's just concerned that you're taking care of everyone else but not yourself, and she that makes her unhappy, and she wants you to know that. But other than that, she loves you, and she's just begging, please take care of yourself a little bit better. She says, I worried when I was there, and I worry more now. But she wants you to have a level of comfort in life, and she's saying that can be had. Just take your time. I hope that makes sense. God bless. Thank you. All right. Diane Lott. A couple different times I've seen your name scroll up, and I feel drawn to you, but I haven't had a presence here yet. Diane, there's a woman here, but she's back off to the side. She's not really making herself known to me, but I know she's here. I believe she's newly transitioned because she's very hesitant about coming in. She's not sure. I welcome in all spirit of a positive nature. And I know she's positive, but she's unsure of herself. I want to say hang in there, Diane, for another week or two, because she's going to be coming through strong. It's like she's learning. She's going on a learning curve right now. Okay, I don't know why, and Diane, I'm not sure who she is, other than I know she's here for you. Okay? God bless. All right, again, for anyone that is interested, this weekend I will be at 30 South Main Street in Gloversville at Adventure Books and More. I'll be doing readings. It's a discounted rate. I'll be there from 12 to 5. Please, only thing I can say is come early, because they do sell out the spots. But I'd love to meet some of you. It's always nice to be able to put faces to names. Also, for as many people as share this video, this whole show, your name will go into a drawing for the last Tuesday of the month, and that'll be a free reading from me. If you don't like me, there's other mediums I can put you in touch with. Okay. But please share the video as much as possible. And if you haven't done so already, please take just a moment tonight. Go to our YouTube page. It's the same name, Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. It's on Wednesdays. But you can go to the page at any point and just subscribe to it. We need the subscriptions. We need people signing up for it. I mean, even if you never watch it, it would help us tremendously. We're trying to build something very positive here. And the faster we can get there, the better it's going to be for all of us. Okay? All right. I'll just do one more. All right. Amelia Margaret. Hi, Amelia. I love that name. Very old-fashioned. There's 2 older women that come in for you. I almost want to say a grandmother and great-grandmother, or mother and grandmother, but I know they're connected, and definitely a mother's side of the family with them. They're coming arm in arm. It's like they were very close when they were in the physical world. They still are now. And it's like they want to join arms with you. Not that you're going to spirit, please don't even think that. But they look forward to being with you, and I believe they are with you a lot. When you get that feeling of being crowded in or overly crowded, it's because of these 2. I feel very, very comforted by them, but I also feel it's like, oh, Lord, let me breathe. Give me some breathing room. Um, I don't know if this is how you felt when they were in the physical world, but Amelia, that love is still there, and it's almost overwhelming or overpowering coming from the two of them. They're talking about a left side. I don't know if it's a hip or a leg or something, but they're saying be very careful. You haven't been careful. You've been headstrong lately, Amelia, and they want you to take care of yourself better. Okay. Um, Amelia, they're saying get that temper under control. I'm sorry, please. That's not coming from me. That's coming from them. Something has upset you, and it's almost. I want to giggle, but they're not in a giggling mood. They just want you to get the temper under control. They're saying you have a right to be angry. They understand that, but you need to be careful that you don't hurt other people in the process. All right? And that's not a message I wanted to hear. I'm sorry, but I have to give it the way they come in. Folks, we're about done. Um, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all that you do, for joining us, the sharing, getting the word out there, and a wonderful Happy New Year to everyone. I know myself, I cried last night because it's a new year. It's a new way to go on, and hopefully it's that way for everyone. It's going to be positive. And if we keep it positive, it'll stay that way. But I wish you all love and light. Thank you for joining us, and I'll see you tomorrow night. God bless.